For me, I've been acting for 12 years. Most of my training is all in theater. I've had some TV and film, but it's all theater. Theater is the love of my life. I've done theater in San Francisco Bay Area, down here in LA, some in San Diego. I haven't done a lot of TV and film independent stuff, but it's been mostly theater because that's where it's at. I think for a role like Othello, it's something that you don't prepare for right when you get the role. It's something I've read half of Shakespeare's plays, so I have a good idea of Shakespeare. I've seen several Othello movies and interpretations of Othello, so the research is already there. And to play Othello, that's a great meaty role to play of one of Shakespeare's plays. So it's a joy to be able to play Othello. Working an ensemble cast can be a lot of fun, especially on comedies, because the comedy you're cracking each other up, so it's very fun. Sometimes on dramas it could be daunting, but I think on this comedy, a lot of funny people, it's a lot of fun. Ken is a character. I mean, he sings, he acts, he has all these stories from the 60s and the 50s about USC, so he's a fun director to work with. And the notes he gives from an actor are very simple, but make a lot of sense. So he's probably one of the few directors where you go, you know what, that makes a lot of sense, and you just do it. You don't question it because he's on the ball. Yeah, come out and see Quill and Ink. We have some great singers, some beautiful ladies, and great men who act, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and you'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll come back again.
Hi, I'm Betsy Gardner, and I'm playing the role of Desdemona. You know, I just, when I watched the movie of Othello, I just thought the character of Desdemona was something that I'd always loved to do. Somebody who was so colorblind, I think, and just loved her man till the very last moment of her life. Of course, that's not going to give anything away, but it's a little different in this play. I love working with this ensemble because it's a true collaboration. Really, everyone kind of has each other's back. I really feel supported. There aren't any people in the show that are kind of divas acting like they're, you know, above everyone else. It's really, really a nice group. It becomes like a family, and this has truly become just a wonder. I look forward to seeing everybody every time I come. Oh, Ken he's a darling. I think Ken is very unique in that he wrote the play and he's directing it, which it can be slightly tricky because you know, a writer that's his baby. But Ken is very open to, he gives us a lot of freedom. And he even asks for our suggestions. So in this case, it works very well. Please come see us. You'll be surprised and delighted and have a wonderful time.
I'm Dan O'Day, and I'm playing the roles of Guildenstern and Hamlet. Oh, it's fun. It's great. It's quite the challenge. They're both very different characters, so, you know, it's exciting. I'm lucky to have a great cast that helps me do it. Well, we have a great group of very talented people. I never knew any of them before I came to the production, so I'm very excited for the show and for myself to be working with them. I'm from Pennsylvania originally. I've been out here for years, and I've done a lot of producing. I do voiceover work. I have a comedy group. I keep myself busy and mostly out of trouble, but I'm just really lucky to be here in this great original Quill and Ink production. Well, the great Ken Conte. I mean, Ken is a genius in his own right, and he's energetic and spry, and he's written a really silly, fun script. Come on down, support the play, because I can guarantee you, you will laugh and have fun. Guaranteed.
Hi, my name is Marcel Isera, and I play the cook Falstaff in this play. I like the part that I get to play something that is out of my character, that's funny, that's interesting at the same time, because he later turns out to be Falstaff, and this is his early beginnings. Ken, he's a very spontaneous guy. He's very creative, and he's very accommodating, and we have a family feel to this production because he's not so demanding unlike other people, and yet he also wants you to be precise. So if you could take fun and a family in a production like this, it could only spell out success. And I hope that is what we are achieving along the way. Come see our play. It will play start from March 9 through April 29, and that's almost 2 months. So hopefully you'll find time during that long period of run. And it's going to be at Pan Andreas Theater.
So I'm Brizona Gayles. I'm playing Roderigo in Quill and Ink. I'm a ghost, so there are no conventions. We really don't have to worry about what I would do or won't do or where I can go or can't go because really there are no conventions. So that's kind of nice. Ken loves he created this play, which I'll be the first to admit that I didn't understand when I first read it. So I had to see scenes come alive, and when you see it come alive, you get it. You're like, the light goes on. So that's kind of nice. But he loves his work, so he knows all of the songs, and he seemingly knows all of the words. And so, a lot of times you'll catch him singing the song with you. But it's great because he's an English teacher, so that's one. He's very knowledgeable about, the Shakespearean era. Also, he's spent time in the country. So, and you can tell he has a passion for that. So it's actually being around Ken is a learning experience. The only thing is he will go over the play and work you to, for 12 hours straight. And so that's the only downside, but it's actually a good side because you want to have that discipline. So if you want to be entertained by great singing, comedic actors, great energy, an original play, and just a great all-around good group of people, then I advise you to come down and check us out at Quill and Ink, and just have a great time. Hopefully, we can get you drunk. I'm joking. No, just come on down and see us.
I'm Ken Del Conte, and I'm the writer, director, and musical arranger, sort of the play Quill and Ink, William Shakespeare's demise. Well, actually, a friend of mine mentioned, what if we took William Shakespeare and turned it on its head? I said, good idea. And of course, I like the English guys. What are their names? The goons. Monty Python, I think they're called. And I thought, yeah, I can do something like that. So I started writing this thing as a play. And it was too long. So then I spent 2 months writing some songs that I had in the past and how I could fit them into this play by changing a few lyrics, and that's what we came up with. So there are clever songs in this. I like the words. I love words. That's why I do crosswords every day. I can't do those other Ken and those other mathematical things worth a buzz, but crosswords, yeah. After many auditions, we finally found the Othello, wonderful actor, and very professional. First to learn his lines, and Desdemona the same. And she had a singing voice like an angel, like a 36-year-old Debbie Reynolds, whom I adore. She can sing and she can act. So those were what I call the pillars of our production, the first start. And I don't want to give away too much, but it's a bunch of characters together. We even threw in how Shakespeare got his name, how the cook changes his name to Falstaff, how he becomes the name Falstaff, and that's about it. Well, I hope if you are what I call true theater goers, I think you'll like this play, especially the music and most of the actors. If I have to substitute for someone, maybe. I hope I don't have to because I have to be the third eye every night. I'll be the guy sitting in the back taking the notes, and hopefully that the things will come across to people and they'll go home with a chuckle and say, Maud, that was a good play. I understood every word and it was fun. And she'll say, yes, dear, I love the songs. I love Desdemona, as everyone will.